We are in war. And to win this war, it is very simple. It's going to be very hard, but very simple. Proverbs 25:28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Self-control. The Chinese, the communists, not just the Chinese, just communists in general, no. Americans don't have self-control. Because they know Americans don't have self-control, people will continue giving their money to Disney, these corporations who hate them, because, well, they have to get their dopamine rush. And we're going to get into that. The people that are running society, the people's whose knowledge is being pushed out to the masses as if they're leaders. They're in all these dopamine rushes. They don't have God. They don't have pure joy, real joy. So they have to get synthetic joy. So this new technology is coming out. It's very dangerous. And I want to show you their intentions and how they use people here.
Building rich, deeply engaging augmented reality experiences requires powerful tools. Unity provides developers like you with an end-to-end creation platform to write and share immersive AR apps.
So Unity we're going to get into, and it's an immersive, it's a video gaming platform. This technology is amazing. But what I want to point out here is they've been using programmers to write all the code, to do everything so that you're able to do it easily. Everybody's able to do it easily now. And so they even make fun of the programmers that aren't getting in, that aren't getting hip, right? The hackers and the people that are out there just trying to make a living, they're making fun of them and demoralizing them. And you're going to see it with the Asian mix, and he looks disheveled.
Across devices, so you can focus on pushing the boundaries of your imagination and less time debugging. And with Google's Geospatial creator leveraging the power of AR.
So Unity Gaming, what Google is teaming up with, so that everybody, it's not just the programmers and the people that could, anybody who has the ability to program or has the ability to want to learn these things can now do immersive experiences. Can you imagine the filth that's out in the entertainment industry? Can you imagine what they're able to do with this stuff now? You know what I'm talking about? Before YouTube shut my channel down, I might upload the documentary again. It was done like 4 or 5 years ago. It was talking about the Antichrist will be coming through the AI. How the devil will be using AI to destroy souls like you wouldn't believe. And so man is being able to project all of their fantasies, everything, through this technology. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's amazing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This stuff can be used for great things or for what? Horrible stuff. And it's being used for very bad stuff. 1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man, and we're going to get to this here, the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God. Brute beasts. They're trying to turn people into animals. Natural man. Natural brute beasts. They don't have the Spirit of God. For they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So those who have the Holy Spirit are going to understand exactly what I'm laying out here. And for years when we were doing this, we had to detail. It's amazing people are waking up. It's amazing that people are waking up. So what I'm going to be talking about, a lot of this is condensed into a documentary. You can go to liesthedevil.com in the documentary section, and it's called Traveling America in Search of the Truth. Okay? Click that here. And it goes through, everything, all the subliminal messaging, everything that the technology that's used to manipulate you. It's all laid out in this documentary. The pagan New Age religion that's being pushed on everybody with this green technology junk. This is a spiritual warfare. When people wake up and realize we're in a spiritual warfare, and which God are you going to serve? You better serve Yahweh. You better serve Jesus Christ. That's where freedom is. not through aliens and science fiction junk and lies and occultism. Job 5:12. He, talking about Christ, God, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. What I'm going to show you here is that it's very popular. It's very popular to have this stuff right now. It's very popular to have this technology, and it makes you feel cool, and it gives you that dopamine rush, the fake synthetic happiness. But it's all going to fail, and we know who's victorious at the end. We know who's winning at the end.
For being glass. These are augmented reality glasses called the Nreal Air. Basically a portable 130-inch monitor on your face, and today I'm gaming all day with them to test just how good they are. Thanks to Nreal for sponsoring this video. First things first, we got...
So these corporations, now they have, like, you know, when people wear t-shirts that says Abercrombie and Fitch or whatever, and it's like, that's amazing branding. You not only are you giving them money and they're making a profit, but their company name is on the shirt. Well, now you're going to have this. It's already done this with YouTube. Anybody that can do reviews, they get the technology. Well, now here we go. Boom. This guy, the person down the street, unless this is all harnessed for good, these guys are going to take up all of what they call space culture promoting this stuff. Can you understand how dangerous it is for children nowadays? It's war. These are wars. These are instruments of wars. It's not landmines and bullets. It's augmented reality glasses. And you know what I mean? I'm going to pull up a clip from the surrogates. I forgot to do that. I'll do that here soon. Hopefully you'll be patient with me while I do
like
that.
having an IMAX screen in your pocket. That's wild. I'm playing some Fortnite because that's what I always do, but these could be cool for literally any game. First little fight right here. Let's see how it goes. Wait, this is this is so weird. Oh, let's go. Wait, these could actually be crazy because I can see people so well. I mean, the virtual monitor is like massive. I'm literally playing Fortnite on the Switch, and my biggest issue is just seeing people. I can never see them. When they're right on your eyes on a 130-inch monitor. Pretty hard to miss them, actually. Here's fight 2. We got a little AR on an AI stuck in the water, but hey, I'll take it. Let's see where you live. The whole purpose of these glasses is to improve your gaming experience. And my personal favorite use case for them so far is during travel. Like, so far, I've only tried it in a car, which was pretty sick, but I feel like especially on like a...
So in surrogates, they get hooked up to basically augmented reality, and their robots or their surrogates, and they go commit crime. They do all the craziest things that you can do because it's not really a person. It's a robot that's doing it. And so they have fornication, just the craziest things you can think of, the lust of the flesh. It's released. And so Surrogates is a really good movie that, I mean, just tells you about it. You can tell that they and it's DARPA and the government were heavily involved in making this movie with Bruce Willis. So I just want to point this out here. This is what they're telling people. You know what I mean? It's like they're wanting to get at all times, just like in that movie. You go watch it, where they're in this robot at all times in fantasy.
DC blaster, and then this dude has a lightsaber. Bro, what is this? And he won the game. Well, not only can you do stuff like play Fortnite on these, but there's so many ways to use these every single day. Like having a private game room anywhere you go. Because they look so sleek and normal, you can game on the go literally anywhere. Especially while traveling, it's a great way to pass time. Even if you're just chilling in bed, laying down. There's really no limit to where you can game with the Nreal Air AR glasses. Again, the link to these is in the top of my description. If you're
And then you go buy the product, and it's really cheap made stuff in China by slaves. Can you imagine? People aren't even visiting the architecture. They're not visiting the things that man built with their hands, these beautiful buildings. They're hooked on their TV screen, and then they're getting fed propaganda. And then they're being told, hey, go here, go do this. This is the business I want you to go. That people don't have free will. People have free will. They still have free will in this world right now if they want to get involved in this technology or not. Where they spend their money, these things. And so, but when you get hooked into the system, it is just going to eat away at the soul, make them depressed zombie slaves. No different than in China, but it's pigs walking around with TV screens, right? Here in America, it's the pig slops. They can do whatever they want to people in America because they got the money. They will buy whatever. And so they'll feed them junk, horrible stuff, give them bad technology. And then in China, you got the slaves working on the technology. It's a lose-lose. I hope that America wakes up and they take back the goodness and promote Jesus and do amazing things. But, you know, God's in control of all that. So with their great reset, they know exactly what they're doing. Downtown San Francisco, 1,200 contractors left jobless. So you're not going to need the buildings. You're not going to need people to build buildings anymore. You already got the buildings and the infrastructure there. Just now you're going to have virtual crap. I mean, it's junk, virtual crap, and people walking around with phones everywhere. They'll build things every once in a while here and there. It won't be much. Downtown San Francisco's office exodus has drawn plenty of attention to tech layoffs and so-called doom loop, but the hollowed-out skyscrapers gathering dust since the dawn of the work-from-home revolution have also hit the city's construction workforce hard. So with this augmented reality and stuff, can you imagine? Children are already exposed to horrible stuff that they should have no knowledge of at the age of 9. 9 years old. A quarter of 16 to 21-year-olds first saw while they're in primary school. What? What? Are you kidding me? If this isn't like shocking and people like take the phones away from the kids and stuff, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, what? Homeschool your kids? How does it harm your children's mind, these visual things that are meant to destroy the soul? Okay, easy access, of course. Easy access normalizes harm. Normalize what is shown by these filthy animals to try to hurt people. It is not. Children shouldn't be seeing anything like that. But what they're showing is it's disgusting, horrible, and not only that, but they're finding out P files and all these people that have been sending out this content online. Look what's happening in Florida with Disney and all the people they're busting. Okay, promotes aggression towards women. Shapes negative attitudes and behaviors towards women. Affects healthy, intimate relationships. Can lead to addiction. No joke. Are you serious? Yes, of course. They're trying to get you hooked on opium. They're attacking society with opium. I'm sorry, with drugs like the opium wars. Okay, we're living through that again. Fentanyl. You have the culture, the movies, and then you have the imagery trying to shatter the children's minds. Apple glasses, here we go. And it's going to be a race to how can they get the screen on your face as soon as possible. All this augmented reality. And it's junk. It's all junk. If you watch what's on Netflix and all that, it's junk. It is horrible junk. This looks like a weapon of war, don't you think? Satellites bouncing off. It looks like satellites, a dome, like maybe the Earth. You know, nope, there's your eyeball. You're going to be able to do amazing things. It's just mind-blowing things with this technology. But it's meant to do that. And we're going to get into Elon Musk here real soon. And the whole, Elon Musk, everybody thinks he's a hero. That guy's not. That dude is a controlled guy. And he's, you know what he is? He's a sock puppet paid for by the taxpayers. And we paid to prop him up to act like this genius that he is not. He's just good at what he's very good at talking and looking at you and nodding his head and being very almost dominant but sincere in how he's talking to you. And he's nerdy. Anyway, I'm not trying to make fun, but we're living in a fake synthetic world. And I'm not saying he's not smart. I'm sure he's got some intelligence. Not too much, right? Not too much wisdom. I pray he asks of wisdom from the Lord and he wakes up.
quite a lot of money in it. Or as Tesla CEO Elon Musk said in an earnings call,
we could sell for zero profit for now and then yield actually tremendous economics in the future through
free, just like all this technology. It's free for now, and then when you get in, it's just like a snare. No different with the brain chips, everything. Twitter. Oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. No. It's to collect more information to see who the diehards are so that you could be tracked. If anything.
autonomy.
GM has said it expects to generate between $20 to $25 billion in revenue from software-enabled services by 2020.
So these guys are taking it from Apple glasses to now they want it in your in the car. And so what's going to happen is that they want everybody to go from gas to electric. And so you basically have your TV wherever. You got your TV in your house. You have it in front of your eyes. And then it's going to be in your vehicle. Okay? And they're saying, streaming services, everything you buy, the add-ons, you get Netflix and you want to buy, $5 extra a month, you can stream it in your vehicle, things like that. But if we have self-control and say no to this, and people are, and we're going to get into that, because now's the perfect time. If we're in war, let's think about this in war, as war, and get the sound out there, right? The what we're talking about, and everybody take action. So here we go, Elon Musk, right? The guy who wears the Satan Baphomet soldier costume and puts it on Twitter. And then everybody says he's still the Messiah, even Christians. This guy, likely new CEO, is from the World Economic Forum. She's the sugar mama. Elon Musk has a sugar mama. She tells him, stop tweeting after 3 a.m. He's controlled. Romans 1:20, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen. Yes, thank you, God. It's all around us. Being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Everybody that you try to speak the word of God to and they don't want to hear it, they're without excuse. Everything in the creation of the world, it's the symbiotic relationships. Just look at the bees. Just one thing. It's amazing. There's without excuse, but they don't want that. They want synthetic junk, horrible imagery. They want that because that's what they were taught. And that's the thing. We're in war. These people don't know what they're doing. They need to be told what they're doing. They need to wake up. 1 Peter 2:11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts, which war against the soul. Just watch this ad. It is so eerie. Think about somebody who's trapped in this system, or even if yourself and now you're waking up, think about how eerie this commercial is.
You just need to look at this as a new beginning, a new destiny. Who are you under there?
There are times to be someone.
When you need to feel happy, things like that, you plug in the glasses and get hooked in like a zombie. So the guy here, this is his company, or something like that he developed it, and the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's to stay consistent with dopamine-driven development. So this guy was going to show you how to use Unity, all this stuff, so that you can stay consistent with dopamine-driven development. Okay, fine. That's what this guy wants to do. That's fine. He makes his money doing that. The reason why I'm pointing this out is so that you can then go, wow, these are the people that are in charge. These are the people that they say are smart. Stop the lemming mentality, right? We got to stop the lemming mentality. So we're officially in a recession. This was, months ago. Yep, November 11th, when we really were in a recession, okay? So we're officially in a recession. Now the question is, what does it mean that I'm a brand new developer? Just look at his picture, okay? a lot of time people that are fake, it's not real joy. It is fake, and you can see it. You can see it. Okay. What's the difference with this recession? Here we go. Market forces. People aren't stuck at home. Tech did so well during the coronavirus because it was manufactured, the Great Reset, because people were stuck at home. There wasn't much else to do aside from having Zoom meetings, watching Tiger King on Netflix, and listening to Spotify. Okay? So we're going to get into layoffs and the Great Reset because, they've taken all the intellectual property and all the talent from these people. Software development isn't easy, no matter what ED tech and e-learning advertisements say. Sure, once you have a couple of years of experience, the whole tech job thing is cushy. But the whole tech job thing is cushy after just a couple of years of experience. What about roofers? What about these people that go out and work, right? But here's a reason for that. It's hard work to learn to code. And it is. It's a different language. Okay? But it's how many people get paid a fortune to speak English very well? Not very many people. Okay? So all these people that are learning to code, it's like, hey, we'll pay you to learn English. We'll pay you to speak very well English. I'd take classes for that. I work on that. I'm not the best speaker. Do you understand how silly this all is? It's all on purpose. So here's the recent tech layoffs. And again, this is all just like the market. People buy when it's low, and then, that's always buy when it's low. Okay, that's how you do. Well, we're in war. How many times I got to say that? So now that they're doing the Great Reset, take off the technology, shut off the subscriptions. It's happening with Disney, but let's do this all across the board. Everybody needs to go backwards a generation. Go backwards. Renorun shuts down operations as it pursues sales of assets. What's Renorun? Well, Renorun is gone. It's shutting down operations. It's shutting its doors. It failed to secure financing or Hail Mary acquisitions, meaning, can you dump more money into this bottomless pit? We're seeing with Silicon Bank and the way the Federal Reserve is run, it's a bunch of robber barons, it's a bunch of money men that created really America, the fossil fuel industry, Rockefellers, and they had a monopoly on. They're like, well, what do we do to control society? I mean, we pretty much built America, basically. What do we do to control? We want it. Well, the Federal Reserve. Oh yeah, just give them the printing. Yeah, we have control of the printing press. Okay, boom. And so the whole economy is rigged. These people don't produce anything, nothing. Hey, I got a good idea. I can speak English this way. Okay, great. I'll give you a bunch of money. And then they put advertisements out there to try to destroy small businesses and logical, common sense business practices that keep things. And they want to bog down people with junk and things that don't work, so that their conglomerates and their big companies can come swoop right in because they got all the money in the world. Do you understand how the scam works? So Q Health, and we're going to talk about who this company is here. They are going to lay off 30% of their global workforce. Q Health, all the COVID, all the testing, people submitting their DNA and it going to China, and now they got a profile on everybody so that they can sell them even more, whatever. Okay, well, they already did their push. They got all the information they need. It's the next step. I don't know what the next step is. We're going to find out, but here we are. Okay, Great Reset. Celebrity chef's tech firm Providoor collapses. It was for high-end restaurants and food, co-founded by celebrity chef during the COVID-19 lockdowns. It has abruptly pulled down its shutters and entered liquidation. People are waking up. Let's just full on. Give it to them. Win the war. Self-control. Once hot photo sharing app Paparazzi is shutting down. Here's a LinkedIn post. And I'm going to go through this. This just shows you the mentality, how just fake and just crazy this whole thing is. Our valley, these people are that are behind this. It's not reality. Our vallai adventure comes to an end. There's no easy way to say it. 90% of startups fail in the first 2 years. That's true. Unfortunately, we did not escape that rule. Why do 90% of startups fail in the first 2 years? Well, again, it's the fake money. These people come in, these venture capitalist money men that know how the scam works. They create all these they basically take intellectual property from people that have had businesses, and then they create the startups and they fail. And then they push an agenda. Anyway, it's a scam. Unfortunately, we did not escape the rule, but I don't like the word fail, as this is by far the experience that has enriched me the most. An amazing adventure. Thanks to the team and all those who supported us. I want to commend you for your great example of how to build a startup in your public. Your conclusion truly reflects your honesty and character. Why? Because they could secure a bunch of cash and you guys all just like slopping over it, right? That's what this all is. Bad news for Valley. I'm sure all the teams learn a lot in this adventure. Hope to see all new projects going well. It's not real. Can you imagine the people that have worked so long for their business and then it crumbles and then these people come in? It's like, oh, well, you should have gotten with the times now. You destroyed the business with all this junk. I know people, clients that I work with, they had all this technology and it destroyed their business. Destroyed them almost. Took all of their money. And I helped, God has allowed me to be in a position to help some of these people. But I'm telling you how the scam works because I see it and I live it. I live helping people like this. Autonomous delivery, not in all aspects in all industries, but enough. Autonomous delivery startup, Nuro, to lay off 30% of workforce. So you got Uber drivers and all this stuff. Okay, so what are we going to do here, people? Uber, grocer, cornershop eliminates 11% of staff. Self-control. We're in a war. They did a great reset. Take advantage of it and don't give them your money. Keep your energy. Keep your resources. Psalms 23:3. Jesus Christ, God, restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So what you're going through, if you're going through depression, if you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, please hear me. Please listen to me. God has put you through all of this for this time, for this moment, to give your life to him so that he can take everything and reverse it so that you can do it for him. And he will take care of you. I am telling you, he will take care of you better than you can imagine. You have to do that and you have to follow him. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. John 8:32, ye shall know the truth and the truth will make you free. And the truth is the Lord Jesus Christ.